Pablo, welcome on in. What is up? Hope all is very, very well. What has been going on? What is up? Hope all is well. Kind of an exciting evening we have here. We have potentially a lot of Resident Evil stuff. Resident Evil 9 stuff for today. So, Surreal David Rush, what's up? Welcome on in. We're just waiting another... I'll just lower the volume here. We're just waiting another 15 minutes? No, 11 minutes to watch this showcase. Now, I hear that they're showing more Monster Hunter content for that game. Punishable, what's up? Good evening, sir. What is up? Cheers to you. Welcome on in. Cheers to Surreal David and Surreal. I hope you're having a good day. And Pablo, hope you're having a good day as well. I know I haven't been live. Feels a bit weird. I haven't been live for a while. I haven't been live because I've been focusing a lot more on YouTube lately. And work and my kids as well. My kids have been a little bit under the weather lately. So I've been kind of pissed off about the fact that I haven't been able to finish this. I've been making a YouTube video for like a week now. And I'm kind of happy now that I didn't finish it because I'm probably going to be able to get new, better footage from today. Hopefully gameplay. Gang, what's up? So today, Bo, there's a showcase that they said will go into more detail of the game RE9, which the heavy rumors that they're actually going to show gameplay. The last time they did the showcase, they talked about gameplay, but now the rumors that they're either going to show gameplay or talk more about details of the plot, maybe, or who you're going to play as well. I don't know. We'll just find out. Running RE4 remake lately? No. Why? Why do you ask that? You know, the only game I run is RE2 remake. I don't run RE4 remake. Never did, really. Tried it when it came out, but yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Pretty excited. I saw this already. These guys are talking about what goes on in the demo. Maybe they showed a demo. Because I heard that they're gonna show, people will be able to play the demo at Gamescom in August. But I've been doing so much editing. I swear to God, like I've been really trying to put a lot of detail into the video I'm making. I'm trying hard for it not to be like surface level, you know. And it's turning out to be longer than I thought it was. One second. Here we go. Oh, you missed nothing. It starts in like less than 10 minutes on Treo. Welcome on in. Who knows? This could be nothing, to be honest. This honestly could be absolutely nothing. Like, I don't know what to expect here. Exciting, though. Mercado with the 50 months and tier 3? Oh, Jesus, man. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ, man. Because I remember when it was 49 months, you came in, I was like, oh, close to the big 50. Thank you, man. It didn't have to be tier bloody 3 either. Thank you so much. You don't have to be doing tier 3s. Seriously, thank you so much. Insanely bloody kind of you. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate that. It's insanely bloody kind. Silly how kind that is. Thank you, man. Really do appreciate it. How have you been? And I hope you're excited about this. Oh, what's this? Are they showing Outbreak gameplay? Oh no, it's just some video. I know it looks like here that it's actually not. Hang on, do you know what? Will I show? What if I show display? Then you can see my mouse. It's probably better that way, right? Thank you again, Mercado. Hope you're doing well, man. Welcome on in. I mean, you can hear it now if you want. Just showing footage. So yeah, it is on purpose. Like, this is just a. This isn't the showcase at all. But apparently IGN have like this other showcase after the show. So I'm assuming the show is going to be an hour. I hope it's not going to be like 45 minutes of Monster Hunter and then 15 minutes of Resident Evil. I should give this another go. I played a lot of Outbreak back in the day on my PS2. But I always found it somewhat difficult and clunky to play. But I did enjoy a lot of it. Some of it I just didn't understand how to progress in it. But conceptually it was good though. Bobo, what's up? Indirectly? What do you mean indirectly? I never played this level. Oh, he's the guy. See the guy with the hat there? He has such a funny line where he's like, "My life is shit." He says, "My life is shit." Yeah, so it was actually part of the story in this one that all the characters that you played were infected. And at the end of it, you actually just saw them get this virus called the antivirus called the Daylight virus. And it cured them. Surprising that they made 2 of those games. I just saw you were streaming. I put my mouse over and there's a Capcom show. Nice, my title worked then. Sometimes I think titles just aren't effective at all, but I do appreciate that, that it worked. Not a lot of people knew about this. Even I almost forgot about the fact that it was on tonight.
Or making their way into the Arkley Mountains and eventually to a hospital overrun by a giant murderous plant. But thanks to the trailer for Resident Evil,
man, even at tier 2, Jesus Christ, man, you shouldn't be. Because I do know that you. I know the last time you did a tier 2, you shouldn't be doing that, man. Honest to God, it's. I really do appreciate it. I'm really starting to. God, I'm having really hard days in my job lately, and it's been tough for me in my job. I'm starting to. I've had days recently where I've just felt negative about my job, and it's been tough. You know, I feel like I do a lot of work in my job. It's very, very tough. So, I really, really appreciate it. This is, in short, I really, really do appreciate all the support. I'm hoping one day I could maybe. This is part of the reason why I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, because I'm hoping that one day, whether it be 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line, I can just be a full-time streamer, just the way I was during COVID. Very, very difficult at the moment. Batman, what's up? Yeah, you probably heard about how my week is going. It's been very, very difficult. I don't know. I don't know if it has VR. I think it does, right? I mean, it's been out since. Jesus, next year, RE7 is going to be 9 years old. So the fact that it's the oldest one on Steam, I'd imagine it would probably have some sort of support for VR. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, for my reaction vids, I like to increase the size of me just a little bit. I don't want to cover the IGN symbol. Cosmo, what's up? Well, I hope we see gameplay, yeah. I mean, I don't really have any particular hopes for today, to be very honest with you. I just hope we see something interesting, or get to know something interesting, I don't know. Trickshirt, what's up? Welcome on in. Yeah, the PS4 has it, yeah. I know my uncle has it as well.
the survivors eventually curing their viral infection and escaping Raccoon City before the US government destroys it with a
Oh
missile
god, I didn't see that scene.
outbreak. You can see the missile crater in the Resident Evil Requiem trailer. In
Yeah,
fact,
wow, it looks amazing, doesn't it?
character gets an epilogue scene if they make it out, and Alyssa's scene suggests that, like Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, she made it her mission to blow the whistle on Umbrella.
It's such an interesting part for them to pick up, right? Like, I never expected them to go back to Outbreak lore, you know? Oh shit, we have 2 minutes.
You make it hurt in the end. But for me, I'd rather die having lived than live without knowing life.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy bad. Like, it just a tough week. Naf, what's up?
Eventually, she did
Very welcome.
chronicle all about the horror she
The demos, the select people got a chance to play. Yeah, probably. I think so. Yeah.
perpetrated by the US government.
If I were to put money on it, I'd say that's probably what we're gonna see.
It's not clear if any of the other Outbreak characters canonically survived Raccoon City.
Maybe I'm a bit too big. Hang on.
Is the only one who's been mentioned in other games. You can even find an article she wrote in Resident Evil 7 detailing the many disappearances in Dolby Parish, Louisiana, where the
Yeah,
game takes place.
we're probably gonna see that.
Now with her mention in Resident Evil Requiem, we know that in the years after Raccoon City, she raised a daughter. before she
Are you talking about Hunk Trickshot? Trickshot?
suggests we'll learn more about
You're talking about Hunk?
as well as by heading to the hotel.
I'm assuming Hunk because not a lot of people just put in a number like that. It's the most popular
to the ruins of Raccoon City.
short run.
Iconic locations
Yeah,
like
Hunk.
Raccoon City
Nice, man.
Department. So while it's not clear now
Hunk is the type of run where you just have to keep grinding it out, and you'll get what you want. Really, look at Jigga Chan.
until its release,
He just put in the time and he got it. You know, got the record.
it's cool to finally see the events of the
Um,
less remembered Resident Evil game
I haven't forgotten about Hunk.
by the Resident
I have not forgotten about Hunk.
announcement.
If I do get,
Tours in zombified
if I do reach my goal with Leon A,
Evil is ready to
I'll probably go back to Hunk for a little bit
begin.
because I do want to at least get 1 second PB,
Resident Evil be
a 1 second PB.
hands-on preview
It would be amazing to get a 34 to draw with a Yon,
for everything else.
or even to draw with Orch would be great. Orch beat me finally. He beat me by like 0.2, 0.3, but technically it's 1 second, so I was happy for him. I was in a lot of his streams. Right, here we go. Oh, what's this? What comes after dreaming? Me.
The future. It isn't just a dream.
You can hear this, right?
It's a promise.
Put the volume up a tiny bit, will I?
Turning into reality.
Reality.
Our third generation of Luna filament and advanced
I hate this bottom part here, this bar here. Stay tuned after the Capcom Spotlight for IGN's live post show. Like, oh god, you're really gonna hijack the fucking Capcom showcase like this? Is this pragmata?
Delphi Corporation. Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
It has to be pragmata, right?
And why are these things trying to kill
Probably
us?
a lot of pragmatic gameplay.
There you are. All better.
Yeah, it's pragmata. They showed this before, right?
Patch me up.
Manchland, what's up?
I am DI0336.
I've been just working on YouTube, and my kids were sick,
Don't you have a
and I was just very, very busy in work. But I'm hoping to release a YouTube video that's kind of big, and I've really raised the standards. So once that's released, I'll focus a lot more on runs. Because what I can do is from that video, I can pull. Even I'll put this on YouTube as well. My reaction to this, but I'll be able to pull shorts from that, and I feel like my shorts are doing very well.
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols.
Oh, really? Speaking of, yeah. Sorry, I've been annoying you. My real life friends were like, "God, what the fuck are you doing? I want to mute this," which you can if you want. But I'm just trying to be a bit more active, a lot more active on YouTube, and raise my standards. You know, that's all.
How about we call you Diana?
I mean, we saw this before, though, right?
Anna?
Oh yeah, man. Because my good few friends of mine said I'm kind of sitting on a gold mine of clips, not to post them on YouTube, especially for shorts, because the YOLO prison is like perfect for shorts, you know.
And I just played Pragmata, which is a new IP from Capcom. And let me tell you something, this might be my game of the show. So to give you a brief idea of what Pragmata
Right, this is new, right?
It's a third-person sci-fi action shooter. Now that doesn't sound too exciting or different right off the bat, but the key element here is the hacking ability. So the way this works is that you are playing as this mechanized.
You can hear this, right? E-Cop, what's up? Welcome on in, man. What's up?
But you can't really damage the robots until you hack them. So there's this unnamed little girl who sits on your back, and what you do is when you aim down
What's
the
up?
sight, you lock in on an enemy, and then you have to do a really quick hacking.
You can hear it, yeah?
And when you do that hacking puzzle, you then expose a weakness of that enemy, and then you can actually.
This is new,
inflict
right? We
damage
haven't
on
seen
them.
this.
So on top of that, there's also status effects that you can inflict on the enemies if you do the puzzle in a certain way.
So
you're not
every
just
enemy
trying to
encounter is a
get from
puzzle?
one end to the other. It works like a flowchart puzzle, and you've got to get to the end of the puzzle really quickly to then expose them. So, but along that path, you can go in different directions along the hacking path to inflict specific status effects. And so that has this really dynamic element to combat. And I really like that little.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm talking about like
Even though it
this,
doesn't sound like
like
it's a
this,
game changer or
these
whatever,
details here
it
that this
really
guy's
does
given.
affect the dynamic
This is
and the
new,
flow
right? This is the
of
showcase.
combat.
I'm
And
hardly waiting another
being
hour
able
for
to
this, right?
engage the player in a new way, I think goes a long way for standing out. So you might look at this or look at a trailer and have really no idea what this game is about.
Yeah, I haven't seen this
Just to key in
footage.
on that element, I think it's interesting enough to hook you in, because I went into this having not really a good idea of what Pragmata was, but just having that gameplay element really hooked me in.
Yeah, it looks like it
So
could be good.
it's a pretty intense.
I'm not
game
just
to
saying that.
when
It
you
does look
have-
like it actually could be a
you're
genuinely
fighting
decent
pretty
game.
enclosed spaces.
Kind of look,
and you have
kind of
these
reminds me a little
robots
bit
that you
of
have to
Death
fight.
Stranding
How
in a
you
way.
manage those combat scenarios can get really intense. Like, who do you hack first? Can you make sure that you initiate the hack?
'Cause you have, like,
in
a,
time before you
you
get
know,
attacked by somebody else?
Child.
And these are just kind of the smaller elements
Child
that
is, like,
really help
hanging
the
on to
game
you.
feel exciting and feel dynamic, more so than just being a third-person shooter. There wasn't too much to share on the premise of the story. You don't really have a good idea of what's going on. That's just kind of the nature of playing an early build of a game, and there's some cinematics.
God,
that
they're working on this
tease
game a
what's
long
going on
time though,
here.
aren't they? Like,
At the
didn't they
end, there's
announce it back in
demo
like
and some of the
2021,
environmental
2022?
storytelling and some of the notes that you can read along the way. You're on this
Like they
high-tech
teased it or
facility
something
on
back in
the moon,
2022,
and
didn't they?
I don't really know what's going on in that story, but it has
It's
me
been a
curious
long
enough
time.
to see what else is being told in this story. But even if the story elements aren't really going to hook me, I think it's the action is enough to have me keeping my attention on this game. And I'll kind of want to know
The
what
visuals
deal
look
is with this little
incredible.
girl who has hacking abilities. I think that's kind of an interesting premise.
There's
to
dodge
this, what
mechanics and
what their
stuff.
Dynamic is going to be throughout the
Probably
throughout the
zero
story,
gravity as
managing,
well.
controlling
That
this little girl
easy.
who has
12 years for
super
sure.
hacking
Posture
abilities.
check. Sorry.
But other than that, there isn't too much else I saw. It was a brief 15-20 minute demo. But just getting a little taste of that combat alone is enough for me to keep my eye on this. It's coming out in 2026. I really want to play more of this game. At the end of the
What is it
demo,
with the
there's a
hair?
big
Like,
mech boss fight
the hair of
that
her
started
looks
up, but
quite, not
that's where the
bad, but
demo
looks kind
ended,
of
so I'm
unique.
You got me already, man. So I can't wait to see more of this game. It's coming out in 2026, and if you want to know more about Pragmata, be sure to stick with IGN.
Right, come on, nitty gritty now. Monster Hunter now.
After the massive success of both Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter Rise, it makes sense that Capcom would do whatever it can to welcome
This is
that
hardly
wider
it. Is this
audience
the
into
show?
next frontier.
Man, what's going on, man? Been a while.
That's exactly what Monster Hunter Wilds
Hope to
does,
see you
smoothing out
in
the already excellent
August.
process of turning
I'm gonna go for a
big
pint
story
with
into
Monoxide
tiny little hats to be
with
faster,
Alfano,
more
man.
flexible, and less fiddly than ever
You
before.
should come.
The other side of those dual blades, however, is that Wilds is light on any real
We're
cheat
watching
codes,
a
even for what I
Capcom
expected
showcase
from it,
tonight.
never asking me to
Hopefully
think
we'll see
hard
some
about
Resident.
my
Well,
input.
it's confirmed that
While
we're going to see
monsters
some
did not
Resident Evil
pose much
9.
of a threat this time around, smart tweaks to combat
IGN
certainly
showing their
act of
bullshit.
carving them up
I thought it
has
was starting at
clearly
10
felt
though.
better.
What the fuck? Hang on a minute. I thought it was starting at 10.
My first surprise in Wilds was that the campaign isn't just a totally forgettable excuse
on a
to
sec.
kill anything that crosses
One
your
sec.
path this time. Okay, it's
This is so annoying. Hang on. I know, I'll up the volume, don't worry. No, I won't be free next weekend. It's too short notice for me with the 2 kids and all. I can't. Oh, here we go. Is this it? I'm going to be watching it through ROE, but can I not watch it on like a, you know, type in Capcom. Fuck, hang on. It's like 60 seconds away. Hang on. Capcom IGN. Like, where's the official Capcom countdown? Like I don't want to watch it through ROE. No disrespect to the guys, but fuck. That was hardly it, no? Usually it's just so... There we go, found it. No, I didn't find it. Fuck. Where is it? Just under an hour? But no, hang on. Why does ROE have a countdown and it's like, now? Don't tell me it's like... It said it was 10 o'clock tonight.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. Hello, everybody. That's not what we're supposed to have on, Corey. What?
Wait, this isn't it.
Let me just... we're at the
It's not
bar.
on yet. I don't know, like... Oh, there I am. That's so frustrating. Like, it actually is... Oh, God, man. I don't know. So I have to... So what's that in GMT?
To keep my gear up to snuff and jump right from one mission to the next.
That's 11 p.m.
Compare that to the 40
Fuck.
hours it took to see the end of the
I
story.
went live early. I could do some hunk runs.
To allow more people
Damn it, man. Fuck.
beat
I Google it. It said 10. Like, I you know,
might appeal to anyone who's been traditionally
translated it to GMT and it said 10.
But as a veteran,
What's up, Pilot? What's up, man?
little disappointed that I
Shit, man.
literally didn't
Fuck.
knock
Alright,
out
well.
once in that entire time. There's
Oh,
been
what am I supposed to do now?
armor testing wall of a monster that forced me to really
I could do some
consider
hunk runs, I
more
suppose.
deeply in order to earn the reward of a hard-fought victory.
No, I'm gonna do some hunk runs then. Fuck it. Damn, man, that's so
Spoilers,
annoying.
There is, of course, more to do once you get past the credits.
Right.
That's where the larger changes.
I'll keep... Yeah, I'll keep the IGN one open. God, man, that's so annoying. Sorry about this. Jesus Christ, alright. Let's set up some RE2. Why not? Hope nothing has changed. Hack, welcome on in. The daylight savings. Yeah. Monster Hunter Wilds is on sale now, isn't it? €55. Let's do some hunk. It would be hilarious to PB and hunk. Hang on a minute. Just give me a sec to set this up. No board. Don't really need SRT, do we not? I'll be all ears in a sec. I'll be able to talk to you guys in a wee second. Just want to find my hunk splits. Been a while since I've done hunk. Hunk. Or just hunk splits. These have to be it. Yeah. Okay. And that's my PB. It would be very, very nice to get a PB. Sorry, I just have to throw my eyes on the game for a second. Hang on. There we go. I don't need the SRT. Who cares about the SRT? Okay. 1 second. Uno momento. Minuto. But no, but I will. I'll increase the volume when RE9 actually comes on. I didn't really care much about Pragmata or whatever else was going on there. Right, let's go. So in order to start these splits, I think they have to go to. I have to start a game first, don't I? Like one of these. Oh, good thing I did this because my controls are changed. Change them to the... long story short. So if I go here... It's a good thing I did this. Toggle and keybinds. This is... that, right? No, this. And then... what's it again? Interact was Q and E, and then pause is Q now. Where's pause? Okay.
Claire.
Yeah, okay.
I hope you made it here.
Let's go. See, I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
I'm at point K12. Need info on my extraction.
Oh, gotta get the other soundtrack out. That sucks. Not that it sucks, it's the original. The only place where the remake is actually better. Well, soundtrack was. Now,
I'm at point K12.
I was gonna say, you know what I actually kind of am excited about as well?
My extraction point.
I don't know, I kind of am a little bit excited about the new Superman movie. Like, James Gunn is doing Superman, of all things. Like, everything he touches seems to turn to gold.
I'm at point K12.
Like his Guardians of the Galaxy film. His Suicide Squad was actually a pretty good film. He built like a universe out of that with Peacemaker. What's it? What is that? The John Cena character? God, already I'm frustrated by the resets.
I'm at point K12.
Already.
Need info on my extraction.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
My extraction point.
Relax, Mr. Reaper.
I saw. God, this is I saw the new 28 Years Later. And I gotta say, people have been really quite divisive about that film. But I gotta really admit, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. It seemed very different. Like, quite different. Like, I didn't go in expecting the original or expecting the 28 Weeks Later, but I thought it was emotional in parts, and there were ideas in the film that I thought were quite different and unique. I can't. That's also another movie that's very, very hard to talk about, spoiler-wise. Like, I just can't speak about that film. But people have been quite divisive about it, and the one thing I kind of do understand about it, about the Division, is that the very, very end of the film is bizarre. I mean, talk about what the fuck moment. Like, tonally, just what the hell. It makes you think that somebody else entirely is directing the movie for the last, like, 30 seconds. If anybody's seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's fucking really, really funny. And in a way where I was just kind of going, what? I didn't even react in a positive or negative way. I was just kind of confused. Right, these are counting, okay. Just didn't understand what I was seeing. At all. There was one part of the film that I did think was a bit of a plot hole. One area. Like, I've seen a lot of people criticize the film and call it plot holes where they think characters behaved illogically. But I don't really think of it as a plot hole. I think of it more as just, you know, characters behaving emotionally. I don't always think that equates to a plot hole, but there's one part that's definitely a plot hole. Towards the end, I was just kind of like, what? Scotty boy, what's up? Oh, why is this not splitting? YOLO. Why is it not splitting for me? Hang on a minute. I think I have to insert the ASL file again, right? You know what? I might not do that because it messed with it last time. I thought I'd heard somewhere that it was a different director after a certain point. Well, see, 28 weeks later was a different director, and the next film will be directed by what's her name, Nida Costa, who did Candyman. And then after that, the final 28 years later movie will be directed by Danny Boyle again. But this one was directed by Danny Boyle. No, I'm just waiting for. I don't know if you were here, but the showcase hasn't started yet, so I'm running Hunk. I can't run LAS for. It's obvious reasons why I can't run LAS right now, because I'm waiting. Like, have to wait like another 40 minutes. I don't even have enough time to PB, so if anything I can PB and Hunk, so it's only 6 minutes. Brams, what's up? Brams Ruiz. There's a zombie I hate in this called Bram. Hang on. I'm just a bit frustrated by the fact that the splits aren't working. Hang on. With this. I have to insert something, right? What was it? No, it's not there. Hang on. Settings. Okay, hang on. We're getting somewhere now. Try this one. Right, that should do it. I think.
I'm at point.
No, don't worry. I haven't forgotten at all about LAS 120. LAS 120 is still my #1 goal, you know. Not #1 goal, but, you know, #1 focus when it comes to this game at the moment. This is like a side mission. It's nice to run Hunk if you don't have, like, you know, in the last hour of your stream, you don't have enough time to do another run of LAS, you know. Ah, you bastard. Rennie, what's up, man? Reneth, I just got you baited by the fucking GMT time. All day I was checking it, and it said 10 o'clock it'll be starting. Apparently it's 11. So yeah, I'm just in the waiting room right now. No better room than the sewers of Hunk.
I'm at point K12.
I might even do like a no reset run.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
A slight chin strap. Did you see something you're not supposed to?
Toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
Nice, let's go. Let's go. Please split 420, let's go. Nice. Damn. It's so unbelievably hard to get a run actually going in this category. You can see how someone could just fucking totally not run it ever again.
Relax, Mr. Reaper. I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD. Pick you up there.
You know, I think if I had to pick a zombie out of all the enemies in this run, an enemy that I dislike the most is that zombie right there. Even more so than the liquor in RPD.
Guess there's no keeping down the Grim Reaper.
Actually, you know what? I want to try something that Orch was telling me about.
I'm headed toward the front gate of RPD.
I'm gonna do like a no reset thing going on. Here, hold on. I want to get to the parking lot. Surprised I didn't get grabbed there. Whoa. Let's go. Come on, Bram, move. Yes. Very nice. Good pace. Pretty good. Still green. Orch says he always gets bitten here. Oh. Bumped into something there. Whoa. The first cop from the prison. Yeah. Well, Eleanor is, I think, the worst. She's just always bad everywhere, like. Always. I'm gonna struggle here a bit here. Fuck. No. It's terrible. I haven't done this in a long time. That was so close. I need to really de-rust this. Another run. That was really close. Yeah, just reminded of how much I don't like this category. YOLO. YOLO.
What the hell, hunk? You're late for extraction.
Front door blocked. Gotta find another way out.
Heads up. Guys, just order the full thing on that
Fuck, I thought it was free.
fast. Or you can kiss your ass goodbye.
And without getting grabbed by the liquor, it would have been great this run. Potentially even PB pace, I don't know. Sorry, I just realized how difficult it is to read chat even on a dead run. 50-50. I know I got it pretty consistent after a while. But when you take a break, it's difficult to get it right, you know. The 2 zombies that we were forced to dodge when we come back from the prison. What ones are you talking about? Are you talking about literally the zombies in the prison? Oh, better and Gene, what I can do. Bumped into the wall. No. Fuck's sake.
I'm not gonna just leave you.
Survival is your responsibility.
God damn it.
Slot machine. Fucking slot machine this is. Well, let me do what Orange does. Here, hang on. Whoa! Still a sub 7. Yeah, that's the challenge, it's the timing, you know. But you're allowed to pause buffer it.
Why'd you come back?
It makes it a bit more consistent, so. I was getting grabbed. The black cup. Wait, hang on. Put the few. Oh, okay, yeah. The shutter. The shutter. Yeah, we call it the shutter. That's the shutter area.
I'm at point K12. Need info on that extraction.
Guess there's
Well, will I show you that part? I'm a lot more interested in stuff like that than this at the moment. I have a save here. I'll show you what I do. Let me talk my way through this actually for you. The real knot, welcome on in. That's the wrong save. Hang on. I think it's this one. Right. So you don't have to shoot there anymore. Well, you never did, but let me show you what to do. This is what me and Frit do now. So now, will I show you the shot first? I can show you how to do it with the shot, or I can show you how to do it without it. It's up to you. It's faster without it, obviously, but sub 7. I think you just gotta practice to get sub 7. Honestly, just keep doing it. Well, what do you want me to show you then? I can show you either way. I'll show you the shot. Alright, I'll show you the shot first, right? So, now again, there's no guarantee that either one will work. So once you stand here, once you get to here, see these like pillars here? Once you get to the adjacent one over here, you're around there. You shoot the floor here. If I remember correctly, because I haven't done that in a while. So you get ready, like that. Now that didn't work. So that's what you're supposed to do. But what I do is now, right? What me and Frit do, which is also doesn't really seem to work, but if it's faster, so you may as well do it this way. I'll show you what to do now. I find it's actually a bit easier. Oh fuck, my right hand's a bit sore today. So what me and Frit do is this. You angle the camera like this. I find it hard to pause like this because I need my, hang on, like this, right? So you're running like this at this angle because you want to see the zombies. I forgot I have a key here to pause it. So you're running like that, generally like that, right? This is very hard to do while I'm pausing, man. Hang on. I'll do it without the I'll show you how it's done, right? Hang on. I never have to pause when I'm doing this, like at that angle. Let me just go for it, right? But generally, you're looking in that direction, right? So let's see. Even this I haven't ran in a little bit. Right, so see this angle that we're at here? There's like a chance if I take a really straight line here, I find that this guy here will just do 180 and grab me. But I find what is best if I pause buffer, right? And if you watch my keys, I'm kind of tapping D to get at a different angle where Leon is moving this way for a tiny second. Because when you're moving like this way across with the zombie, like that kind of trajectory, instead of this, he tends to lunge in a way, this guy, he tends to lunge in a way where he misses you. So what I kind of try to do is this. I'm holding D like this. I'm pause buffering to kind of get at an angle closer to him, and I'm turning the camera left, and then I'm letting go. See the way he lunged, he missed me now, look. So then I just go like that. So he missed me there. Whereas if you take a line that's too wide, he completely 180s and grabs you. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to pause. You don't have to pause buffer, but it's a lot safer pause buffering. I mean, you really want to lose a run here, like at 12 minutes, because you're not doing a little kind of pausey kind of strat, you know? I'll do it. And then, so you got to shoot. Usually you have to shoot him there. So you're getting rid of one bullet still. But sometimes, honest to God, sometimes you don't even have to shoot them. So it's faster. Does he try to grab? Yeah, sometimes, like, look, like I said, this is not a way where it's completely 100%. Sometimes the first guy will grab you. Sometimes the other guy will not be in the right position because of RNG. And you have to dodge around them a bit. It's a little bit slower than obviously shooting the bullet that way. But Most of the time, you don't have to do that. Sometimes, most of the time, he's actually free if you do it this way. I'll try and do it without the pause buffering. Right, let's see. See? Didn't need, see, if you look back at that, I actually moved slightly right. I hit D as I approached the corner. I hit D. And all you gotta do is that when you're looking at that, when you're at that angle, when you're kind of before you encounter the zombies and you're up by the wall, that angle that I'm at when I'm looking down sideways, when you approach a zombie, all you're doing is letting go of A and just holding W for a second. It's not even like it's that complicated of a maneuver. Right, let's see if I... Right, see the way he kind of didn't turn around for a while there? Watch. We should be able to get through here without shooting him. So didn't have to shoot a single zombie there. So it's better. It's better for... It's not only faster, it seems slightly safer, and you're saving a bullet. So it's... I think it's more beneficial doing it this way. Like, I've been running the game for a while now. I've been... Just make a save right here. Now, I advise you, man, make a save. Don't, like, when you're making saves, don't run this way, because the annoying thing about this save is that you kind of have to make a save before you hit the checkpoint here. It's like somewhere here, because it messes with the zombie RNG. So, like, there's nothing wrong with the shoot the floor strap, but this strat is really good, I find. It's faster too. Like, he looked like this. See, something to do with that angle of the camera. Now, watch. If he's in this position here, he'll probably grab me. No, it still didn't grab me. Like, you pretty much don't have to shoot the zombies. So 57, you can definitely do it, man. Because you're looking at runs like McCallaghan and mine. You know, you're looking at like strats at a kind of high level. So, but those strats aren't like strats that we're using aren't always necessary to get like a sub 57. To be honest, we're almost going for sub 51 almost. Let me do that again. Look, I might not even bother pause buffer anymore. It's not even needed. And see, so you see, I stand next to the vending machines because I noticed that for some reason, if you stand here after you do the maneuver, I kind of do find that like you're baiting the zombies one way, and then in the last moments when you have to get through the shutter, you're moving this way. So it's kind of buying you like an extra 2 seconds before the zombies grab you, you know? It works nice. Glad to hear, man. 4 times in a row. Now, there will come a time when it won't work, because sometimes the first zombie will get you. So, like, even 4 times in a row it worked for me there as well. Like, I'll try it again here. I think the first time I tried it there with the bullet, it didn't even work, so. Now look at this RNG here, right? So this is bad RNG. The guy, he stumbles this way. Sometimes it's amazing RNG when he stumbles that way, but when he stumbles this way, you're fucked. It would be great if you could get here. Do you know what? Let me try something here. If you're able to recognize this RNG, right? Let me try something here, right? Usually what you have to do is, you have to... Usually in this situation, you have to... He's going to do a 180 and you dodge around him this way, and then... So you quick turn right, then quick turn left, and it's slower. But what if... It would be so beneficial if you could wait a second here to let him go further into the wall, and then put the fuse in, then get the bite that we need. That would be really beneficial. Let's see if we can do something here with that. There we go. Oh no, I picked up the fucking knife. No. I didn't realize that. I think that could work in theory. That actually could work in theory. Let me do that again. I mean, well, I have to try and get that RNG again over and over again. That would be genius. I never thought of that. You're probably losing like, what, half a second? Nice, man. I'm glad to hear it. 5th time. Yeah, I have found it to be pretty reliable. But you see what I'm saying about this? Hang on. This could be actually a new good find. Yeah, I got it again. Right, so let's see this, right? Let's see this. Okay, I moved back. Okay, I gotta do it. Fuck. Right. That means when that RNG happens, we have to react instantly. Because the first zombie isn't gonna get you. I moved forward too much there. Let me see here. I'm gonna get that RNG again. Like, that RNG is not a death sentence, it's fine, but here we go again. Now, bite me. No! No! I feel like I have to wait a second more. That kind of sucks. I'm trying to get bitten. The shotgun strat. What strat was that? Oh, you're using the shotgun strat. That's quite slow. You got to do something better than that. If you, like, it's just a lot better to do something different to that strat, I think. What time is it? Another 15 minutes. 3 nades? No, you don't need... You got to use the knife, man. Got to get used to... Make a save and practice that. You'll save minutes on that. Got this again. Nice. Oh, hang on. Oh, he is so fucking... Like... I wasn't even paying attention there. Let me do that again. Break the back eye. Right, I'll go through that in a second. I don't... there's kind of different ways of doing that fight, though. Oh, this is bad RNG here, right? Yeah, look at this. Alright, I'll just show you that. I genuinely think I'm onto something here, though, with that bite strat there, if you, like, you can take advantage of it. Right, I think it's, is it this one? Hang on, I'd love to know where my, Let me whip open the SRT a bit. Don't feel comfortable fighting him without the SRT. Mr. Ballblocks, welcome on in. What's up? With the knife strat, you'd get a thanks message in the comments. Ah, no, don't do that, man. Don't do that. So, I'll show you the fight now, right? I'll show you the most optimal way of doing this fight. I can talk my way through it. Welcome on in, Ballblocks. In about 10 minutes, we'll be watching the showcase. So, when this fight starts, you have to be... This is from my perspective, that always seems to work, right? Frit might say things is slightly different, but this is how I found that it works for me. So before the fight even starts, you have to be holding A, right? And you have to be holding space, because you need to have... You need to immediately be thrown the grenade, right? I think it's equipped, right? So holding space here, right? And then... As the game goes in, you throw the grenade to the right. Generally to this area you'll see in a second, right? Yeah, we use one nade in this. I don't know how you don't know this. I thought you've been watching the stream a lot. Oh, no, don't be hoodwinked by that. The whole route is 2 seconds faster. 1 to 2 seconds faster. Not that I think the fight itself is any faster. I don't know. Right, so let me have a look at this. Hang on. Hang on. It's so awkward doing this. Hang on. Right, now look at the SRT. See the way his health is at 92 now? That means that it worked. The grenade worked. And the eye didn't pop. You don't want an eye to pop at all. And if the health said 96, that means you didn't throw the grenade optimally. And the reason why you're moving away to the left is so the grenade doesn't stun you. And then you run. Now this is a funny one I want to show you here, because I'm using the 99 knife here. So I can only slash him once in the leg before it breaks. I think. Not even once. Okay. Okay, it didn't break. So now I swap back to this. 1, 2, 3. Move back like this. So this angle here, you kind of want to just experiment with the angles here. It's hard to do this right. It's very hard to do this while pausing, but you kind of have to look like the begin. I thought I told you this before, no? Like I'm asked this question a lot. Like if you, it's the beginning of the knife animation is where you want the eye. Say I'm Leon, right? I don't want the knife. I don't want the eye to be directly in front of me. I don't want the eye to be over here. I want the eye to be at the beginning of the knife swing. You know what I mean? I want it to be like that. So the eye is here. I want it to be like this. And I want to be turning with that angle. You know what I mean? It's almost like the eye is here. Like way over here. And you're knifing like that. But you have to get there early. You have to get into that spot early. And you turn with it. You can't look at it too much, I find. So like, I'm kind of at that angle now. See the way I did it? See the way I looked away from the eye? The eye was over here. Not here in front of me. It was on the left side of me. You know what I mean? And then you... Oh, shit. It's awkward pausing there. Hang on. And the rest of it is just easy. You know, I'm not doing it that fast here. I'm just kind of messing around with it. But there we go. But it's that angle where you're looking at it this way. The eye is here, to the left of Leon, and then you got to go that way. Like so, it starts here. The knife swing, the knife animation starts here, and then it ends over there, and the eye is here. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense to you. Take off the hat. I wanted my trademark hat in the video, but if you say so. But yeah, just keep trying that. Time's it now? Alright, we've still got time. I'll show you something that's kind of I want to show you this. So you see the way if you look at my keys, right? Let's put the graphics up a little bit. So if you look at my keys, when you're, let's say you're running, right? Like this. You hit space and you're still moving forward and you hit left click, right? But if you, one thing I find that helps with the back eye, right? This is a bit of a recently discovered thing. Instead of hitting like all these keys in the beginning, right? Hit right click. As you're hitting left click, hit right click as well, and watch what happens. Watch what happens here. He equips the knife sooner. Watch. Hang on. No. Equip the handgun. Sorry, it wasn't shown there. So you have to have the handgun equipped, and then you go. He actually equipped it slightly faster there. See? So here it is slow, right? That's slow. See it again? Slow. That's slow. That's slow. Like, it's taken me almost a second to take it out. But if you hold right click as well, watch. See, it's like 0.2, 0.3 faster. So when you're going for the back eye, right? You're knifing the shoulder eye like this. You're turning like that. And then you're knifing really quickly. So let's do it again. I know. I hope you don't mind if I leave it on for the show, because I want to put it on YouTube, you know. I'll take it right off after the stream though. Like, I feel bad now, man. Fuck, sorry. Hang on a minute. Let me do this fight. So. And we're turning around. Now watch this. Watch. I see, it's a bit unreliable to show you this because it's very complicated why it's a bit different. Here, not complicated, but it's a word salad. Like, the reason why it doesn't show there is because I don't have the gun equipped with the new way of doing it with Cat. I don't really, like, it's because I don't need to do it that way. It's for you who has problems with it, I'd recommend doing this. Hang on. So I have to have the gun equipped, right? So let me just equip the knife after that. Hang on. It's difficult to explain it all the time because I'm kind of jumping between fights a little bit. So let me swap. Now look. Look how easy it is when you're using that angle and you're equipping the knife really quickly. So the key to the back eye, I think, is to get there as early as possible. Equip the knife as early as possible and adopt that angle that I'm talking about. The eye is here and the knife starts here. The eye is not there in front of you and you're knifing like that. The eye is not over here. That's not the angle. It's at the beginning. I know I'm saying that a lot, but he's probably gonna get up. I'm messing this up. Like, yeah, look, he got back up. So the reason why he got back up there is because I'm knifing him too close to the body. Immediately when the eye pops, I find you want to look down, all the way down, because you don't want to knife the eyes that's inside his body. So you want to look right down and then work your way back in and then slowly kind of come back into the back of him to knife the body, you know. Do you know about, I can refund your points. I'll put the hat back on, then I'll refund your points. I'll start now. It's in 4 minutes. So you can use those points again whenever you want. I just want to wear the hat for the video. I know it's a bit silly, but yeah, that's I hope that helps, man. At least you learn something with the shutter as well. I'll get rid of the Noah board and whatnot. So I appreciate it though, man. I appreciate people being here because I know it's a bit of a weird stream that we're doing here. I got no golds there, so it's fine. Okay. Move the chat here. Okay, hydrate, yeah, no problem. I got a water bottle here. Okay. Capture device. Games cap. Right, let's see. Don't worry, I'll make sure the volume is good. That hour actually flew by. I find time goes so quick when I speedrun RE2. Yeah, I wasn't even speedrun, I was playing it. Like, so much I love the game. Right, where's the hat? It's far away a bit. Celadro, what's up? We're gonna watch the new hang on, why is the SRT still showing? How unprofessional am I? Splits, no. What is this? Inventory? There we go. Alright. I'll refund the points now. 1 second. Sorry, OBS is so finicky when you have multiple chats. You know, like I'm using the YouTube chat as well. Well, the multi chat. Hang on a minute. 1 second. Right, 2 minutes. 1 second. Hopefully this is something good. God, I never go on Twitch anymore. What the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. How do I refund points? I might have to do this after the stream. I just can't remember how to do it. I feel like they keep changing the UI all the fucking time. Activity. Man, I don't know. I don't remember how to do this, man. Smoked Shrek, what's up? CJ, what's up? I'll have to do it another time, but I can't figure it out right now. It's been a very, very long time since I messed around with it. I don't go on Twitch very often. 1 sec. I will do it, don't worry. But here we are.
As they head into the hotel where she was murdered. The trailer also
Welcome on in.
that Requiem might take place back to the ruins of Raccoon City, highlighting iconic locations like the Raccoon City Police Department.
So if you found your angle, Matchland, just practice that angle. Make sure you get it down consistently, you know.
But we have to wait until its release in February to find out.
Just make sure you get it consistent, that's all.
To finally see the events of a less remembered Resident Evil game more or less canonized by the Resident Evil Requiem announcement. Furthermore, it appears that after detours in zombified Europe and the deep
I know war already. What
Evil is ready to head back to the city where it all began, Raccoon City.
No war.
For more
Can't hydrate, I'm sorry.
Be sure to check out
20
our
seconds now.
preview of Capcom's 9th mainline Resident Evil
On holidays, hope you're having a good one, man. We're watching RE9 now. Right, let's go. Right. Dance mad.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Capcom Spotlight.
Is it loud enough for you, yeah?
For today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now, plus new info on upcoming titles. This includes behind-the-scenes info from our developers, so be sure to watch until the end.
Be sure.
Now, let's take a look at today's first title.
Pragmata again. I feel like I just watched this. Sounds okay for me? Okay.
The future. It isn't just a dream.
Where are you on holidays at the moment, CJ? Call of Booby, what's up?
One we're turning
Peaceful day.
Reality.
I did not have a peaceful day at all.
With our third
Work was unreal.
Luna filament
And I've two very small kids, so.
We're reshaping the line between
What I do for a third eye?
reality. We create life for our future.
What do you mean third eye? The back eye is the third eye.
Delphi
Which eye? You mean the leg eye? Gran Canaria, nice. Man, I'd say it's amazing over there, weather-wise.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth.
The leg eye.
And why are these things trying to kill us?
Aim at the back of the arm. So you're talking about the leg eye?
All better.
I'll have to maybe get back to you on that, man. Like the leg eye is simple. You just knife it. Make sure it's at the end of the knife swing. The leg eye is at the end of the knife swing.
DI03367. They are
Whoa, hang on a second.
Just make sure the
Name or something?
like I'm saying, just make sure the leg eye is at the end of the knife swing.
Get behind me.
It's actually roasting over here as well, CJ, but it's like dead heat and nobody likes it.
Targets identified. Neutralizing threats.
Neutralize us?
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way
I've
through.
seen this. I'm getting deja vu.
What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Man, Shalanda, if you want, I can talk to you. I can message you on Discord. We can go into detail about anything you don't understand about the game. Honestly,
Hey.
don't mind.
D.I.
I said am D.
Okay, okay.
2 more knife to the belly.
How about we call you...
Yeah, I think it sounds like you're just gonna have to study the fight yourself now. Just study just watch what we do and then try and replicate that. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. I do get the knife swing on the back eye is difficult, so I can talk about that. And I can talk about anything, but at the end of the day, you're just gonna have to watch what we do and try and replicate that in your own time.
Introducing Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata.
Is this in 1080, is it?
An all-new science fiction action-adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026. Today we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata.
Yeah, the back guy, you can figure all the rest of the stuff out, to be honest with you. Like, it's just the back guy is a bit of a dick, I know what you mean.
You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact.
What's on the moon?
When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
There you are. All better.
Now they must work together to return to Earth.
Why do I feel like this game is going to make me cry?
Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android.
Enigmatic?
This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins. A mix of puzzle and action. In
I saw that too, Stella, yeah. She put it down to the fact that there's just no air conditioning in England, so it feels worse.
This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their
So
armor.
every time you encounter an enemy, you have to hack the enemy.
Hugh's turn. Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through
Oh, I really liked it, man.
increases damage, and the enemy's armor
I liked
stays
it.
exposed for longer.
I'd like to talk about that some other time, though. I won't be able to talk about that here, but I liked it. I had like 1 or 2 problems with it, but and I understand how people are divided about it. But I have to admit, I did like it a lot. I was quite emotional by the end of it too. Not the very, very end, but you know, towards the end, if you know what I mean. Because the end of it, the very end was just, what the fuck? I don't know what to think about that.
AI-controlled lunar research station. In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be
But I'm excited for it. Like, I know Nia DaCosta is going to direct the new one. The next one, Bone Temple. And then Danny Boyle said he's going to direct the third one, if it does well. And then Cillian Murphy will be back.
The lunar research station seems void of human activity. Only the lifeless world and the AI remain. Use your thrusters to move around the lunar research station.
You saw it in the same room as Danny, but what are you talking about? You went to the premiere, did you? How are you dropping it just like that and slipping it in a sentence like that? Did you go to the premiere?
Hugh and Diana can explore this world together. Pragmata will be available on PlayStation 5.
Did you go to the premiere? The premiere?
S, and Steam. This summer, we'll also have public hands-on for Pragmata. Experience the gameplay you just saw firsthand.
No way, man. Jesus. That's class. I love Danny Boyle. He's so like passionate, isn't he?
We are looking forward to many more events where you can get
Wow,
your hands
man.
on Pragmata.
You're very lucky. He's one of my favorite directors. I love 127 hours and 28 days later
For
in
more information on
Train Spotting
on
as
our
well.
official social channels, website, and
And
stores.
Sunshine. I like Sunshine.
And don't forget to follow and to add Pragmata to your wish list.
But yeah, it's hard to talk about the film without spoiling it. I can't speak about the film without spoiling it. There we go. Street Fighter.
Check out the latest trailer for Sagat.
The Game of Thrones. Well, yeah, the trailer is nothing like the gameplay because it's like it's one of those like RPG genres, right?
6月5日に任天堂スイッチ2にもストリートファイター6
I
を
like this
発
guy.
売
This
する
guy's
ことができま
glasses.
した。より多くの方々にゲームを遊んでいただ
He's,
いて
you know, he's cinematic because he has these like ratio bars around his fucking glasses. He sees life in cinema form.
イヤー3ではサガット、
Yeah, kid like energy, yeah, and he's like in his 60s now.
アレックス、
Probably nearly 70, right?
そして
How old is Danny
が
Boyle?
登場する予定です。さて、
Yeah, exactly. Command and Conquer type
最初に
game.
登場するサガットの
Because
映像を
the trailer was so
少しだけ
cinematic,
ご覧
right?
ご用意し
It's
ました
not going to be like that.
どうぞご覧ください。
68, right? He's pushing 70 then. Mystic Friday, Nico, what's up? Welcome on in. What is this generic looking guy? Oh, there's like the online mod, right?
Hey, come on, let's go!
Maybe?
Wait for me!
Yeah, he's got to be. Look at him, man. No, he missed nothing. Well, he missed a bit of Pragmata. Which looks pretty good. I feel like Ranith would love this. Oh no, demons! Yeah, I mean, it'd be tough to talk about the film when I'm streaming because I don't want to spoil it for people. There's people out there that still want to watch it, I'd say. Soytox, what's up? Welcome on in, man. Yeah, Street Fighter. Oh, I know who this guy is. What's his name? Sagat, is it? Sagat? Sagat? How do you say it again? It did. I said earlier that it looks like Death Stranding. It reminds me of Death Stranding. 2025.
The Emperor of Muay Thai, Sagat, is ready for battle.
Massive Game of Thrones fan, play. Well, you could be
Players
wrong.
can also
Could be
get
good.
World Tour experience with Sagat deep in
Yes,
the mountains
Sagat.
of Thailand. The Emperor makes his landing on August 5th. To prepare for Sagat's
Sagat.
release, the Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will be available starting from July 4th.
So Sagat isn't in
Premium
Street Fighter
rewards
6.
include
He's a
Sagat's
DLC, is he?
Wanderer Avatar gear. And we've also prepared
That's a bit
some
crazy,
throwback
right?
stickers and emotes. From Sagat's days as the boss of the original Street Fighter,
Fucking punches there.
we're also increasing
He's
the amount of
DLC?
content
Why?
in the fighting pass that can be used in Fighting Ground.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Use EX Color.
These are classic characters. You'd imagine they'd be in the base game, no?
Kin's EX Color.
Kin.
Come on. Now's not the time for jokes.
Very strange, right?
As well as art and effects to use with the game's Challenger customization feature. We're also prepping music tracks to use in fights and more for players.
That's crazy though, man. Like, that's like saying Chris Redfield is fucking DLC to play as. Like, it's a fighting game. Come on, you want to select classic characters. So I would say Sagat is a classic character.
Luke. Chun-Li.
Jeez, a bit revealing that. Wow.
Jamie.
Tekken's the same as well. Like, I wouldn't mind it if they did like DLC characters of like Negan. Remember that they did something like that? Ranith, what's up? You missed nothing.
And of course, are working on Outfit 4 for the rest of the roster.
Welcome on into the stream.
本日の情報は以上となります
情報
が、いかがだったでしょうか。今回ご紹介したキャラクターやファイティングパスなどについて皆様にお届けできるよう
The accent sounds so cool, doesn't it? I wish I could speak
後日
Japanese.
ゲームプレイトレーラーの公開も予定しておりますので楽しみにしていただければと思います。これからもストリートファイター6をどうぞよろしくお願いします。
Next, an update from Capcom Esports. We'd like to
Esports.
tell you about the Capcom Pro Tour, a global competition
Pro
for the
Tour.
world's best players. players the world over will
Oh, look at that. That's hype. That's world record there. That's Leon world record there.
The Capcom Pro Tour 2025
Loading
singles
shaders, log in,
tournament
loading
tour is
resources,
now
join game,
accepting
loading
entry.
resources.
Anyone
Get
is
on
welcome to
dropship,
join.
loading resources. I've never.
Compete for a spot in the Capcom Cup 12 tournament. which will
Shame it's
determine the world
isolated
champion.
language. No point in knowing
Just
it.
like last year, the tournament
Japanese?
will be held in the Ryogoku
Well,
Kokugikan Arena in Japan.
Japan has a crazy big population, so I get what you mean.
$1 million prize. You won't want to miss out on the intense battles this year as
By the time
players
you're done.
fight to become world champion. For more information about the tournament schedule,
Really,
and
Japanese would be the
calendar,
first on your
check
list?
The Capcom Esports website.
I mean, I kind of know a little bit of Spanish already, so I feel like I wouldn't be able to put that on my list, but
This acclaimed new fusion of action and
I
strategy.
don't know what language I'd pick, to be honest.
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess. has released
I'd pick
on
to
the
learn English
Nintendo
better.
Switch 2. In this original Japanese-inspired world,
You're
with
fleeing there.
exhilarating dance-like sword action,
I feel like you'd like
strategize
Japanese culture
and
if you
fight
lived there
alongside villagers
as well.
as
really.
you enjoy this unique game experience. You can
Look
also
like call
use the
girls
new
than the actual
features of the
gameplay.
Switch 2 and play
Yeah, I
using mouse
just
controls.
glanced at the screen there and I just saw arse.
Have fun playing with the controls you want. Compatible with handheld mode. You can enjoy the game anytime.
Bit of a
anywhere.
Switch 2 advertisement here, isn't it? Hang on, what game is this? What am I looking at? I'm just so numb to this. What's going on?
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess is available now.
Path of the Goddess. Cam
Also,
Mountains,
the
and
action and strategy
I
is
do live in
further
a
enhanced
ghost town.
with the new extra content, otherworldly
Yeah.
venture.
I mean,
added
it would
to
entirely
all
depend on where you
available
move to, Reneth, wouldn't it? Because it's like, aren't parts of Japan like Tokyo like one of the most densely populated places?
Protect the maiden from nightly attacks of the sea.
Like, isn't it a bit of a misrepresentation to set Josh? What's up, man? Welcome on in.
Wave of enemies.
I know we will get some RE9. It's confirmed. We just don't know what we're gonna get. I'm hoping we're gonna see the demo
Who will fight and win?
or just see
and how
gameplay.
to best use your rewards.
But no, I was thinking there. Isn't it a misunderstanding when people say the world is overpopulated?
And satisfying gameplay
Like,
mode.
what they mean usually is that the world itself isn't overpopulated, but
How
isn't
long will you
like
be able
aren't
to defend the maiden
cities,
from the
big
sea
cities in the
and
world
other world?
overpopulated, but the world itself is not, right?
Following its initial release on July 19th last year, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess,
Kunitsugami.
will celebrate its 1-year anniversary next month.
They want to restore dead
We have
towns
prepared a small
by letting
token of our
foreigners
appreciation
move
for the many
and
fans
stay
who
there.
have played the
Background
game.
checks and stuff. Really? Yeah, the cities are a bit much. Salah Jamal, thank you for the sub. What's this? I'm nervous. What is this?
Presenting Yashichi
The
Wave,
Koi Squared, welcome.
a Mazo
I'm hardly
talisman
getting
that changes some music in
bought
the
again,
main
am I?
game to 8-bit style.
Salador, do you mind if I actually put you as a mod? Yeah, I might be getting done over and over again here. Hang on.
This can be obtained in a free update available at a later date to both new and existing players. Please look forward to the update coming soon. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, is available now on all shown platforms. Try the game's unique experience for yourself now. Next, please take a look at
Hang on.
today's lineup of Capcom titles. 8 action and fighting games make their returns, including the legendary
Fighting
Capcom
games.
vs. SNK series. Enjoy training mode and a gallery featuring sounds and artwork, as well as easy-to-use one-button specials. Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is available now. Reclaim your destiny.
Onimusha.
A remaster from the swordplay action series Onimusha. A memorable cast of characters returns to weave their deep and complex
28 years later, yeah. I liked it. I was saying earlier I liked it. But the ending of it made me go, what? What the fuck? Where's this going? It wasn't what I expected, but in a good way.
Remaster of Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny is available now. Onimusha: Way of the Sword.
Musha.
The next entry in the swordplay action game series is coming in 2026.
I know you love a bit of Onimusha,
Set in
Rennet.
early Edo period Kyoto, the protagonist Miyamoto Musashi will face
Bukaki boss for sure.
his formidable rival Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold? Stay tuned for more.
Yeah, don't spoil it or anything. I just didn't realize how big of an impact fucking Teletubbies was gonna have on the movie.
Monster Hunter
Savile
Rise is on
Rangers, what the
sale for
fuck?
first time.
Ending was a bit mad. Had me grinning but confused. Yeah, yeah.
Improved immersion in any Monster
Like,
Hunter today.
look. I know people are divided on it, right? And there are one or two things about it that I do think are a bit silly. Like, I can't spoil it. It's something to do at the end with a decision that the kid made that I think was just, what the hell? It didn't. It makes no sense. Why it worked. The kid brought something somewhere, and I thought, why the hell did he not get caught? You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? Made no sense to me. But I'm sick of sequels, like legacy sequels, basically being the same movie as the first. And 28 years later definitely did seem a lot different, I found, to 28 days later. Right, here we go. Right, here we go. Here we go. Finally, here we go. Here we go. Concept art.
開発のコンセプトは病みつきになる恐怖というのを掲げてます。
Addictive fear. Hang
恐
on.
怖を乗り越えるね、気持ちよさ。そこの
Read the
カタルシス
subtitles there, guys.
ってやっぱこう脳汁が出るんですよね。
Look at
そ
this.
れ自体がこれもっとやりたい、遊びたいっていう中毒性を生む。そこに
I don't know whether to read the subtitles or look at what I'm. Oh, look at this. Very RE7.
そういうのが作れるんじゃないかなっていうのがビッグゲームの出発点でした。
Oh, fuck!
バイオハザードレクイ
The size of that!
シングルプレイかつ、オフラインのゲームとなっています。バイオハザードで一番重要なのは恐怖体験だと思うんですけれども、今作においてはその恐怖体験っていうところに、しっかりとフィーチャーした内容に仕上がっているんじゃないかなと思ってます。
今回の主人公は FBI 捜査官グレース・アッシュクロフト。内向的で怖がり、バイオハザードとしては割と新しいタイプのキャラクターを作ろうとしています。プレイヤーと同じ目線で一緒になって怖がれる、こういうキャラクターを狙っています。物語の中でもちろん彼女も恐怖を克服し成長していくんですけども、 FBI 捜査官なので銃の扱いも慣れてますし、冷静な推理力とかも発揮しつつ活躍するキャラクターになってます。レオンを主人公にしようっていうのは実はずっとあったんですけども、どうしてもレオン
Making a horror game based around him is difficult.
っていうのが割と難しい。
Leon.
落ちてきたバケツ。
He wouldn't jump at something like a book of falling.
そういうレオンってそんなみんな見たくないやろっていうところで、じゃあホラーと食い合わせ悪いよなっていうのが。
A bad match for the horror. Right, so he's not in the game. What? Was this Gollum wrong?
ファーストトレーラーご覧になって分かるように、グレース自身がすごいいろんな目に遭うんですね。PV で断片的には入ってるんですけれども、
But we put a lot of effort in things, redness of her
赤
nose.
み、高揚感であったりとか、うっ血してる表現、あとは髪の毛もかなり力を入れてまして、自分たちでスタッフと一緒にプロの方を呼んで実際にウィーグを作って、そこからシミュレーションして CG を仕込んだりとかもしています。
バイオハザード6位ではですね、一人称視点と三人称視点、2つの視点で自由に切り替えながら遊ぶことができます。
Right, first and third person perspectives.
恐怖を間近に感じることができて、緊張
Chicken Chaser, what's up, man? Thank you for the sub.
ゲームプレイっていうのが可能になります。
The fucking size of that. Look at the third person.
越しでの視点というところでアクション、そういったところがよく見える。
Looks very RE3 remake.
アクションが好きだなって思う方には三人称視点の方がおすすめです。
Raccoon City. Right, I'm sorry, Chicken. Just give me a second. I just want to focus on this. I want to look at this. Thank you, man.
滅菌作戦以降30年近く経つんですけども、ゲームの舞台として登場します。
28 Resident Evils later.
その当時アンブレラ事件っていうので シリーズがヒットして、それ以降もさまざまなキャラクターたちが、いろんなラクーンシティで起きた事件をきっかけに立ち向かっていくようになったり、人間成長したり、そこに今回この表現のメスを入れるっていうのが作り手としてはやっぱりかなり緊張感を持って臨ませてもらったっていうのが大きかったですね。
ラクーン事件に関わった、もしくはラクーン事件に巻き込まれて大きく人生を変わってしまったり、命を落としてしまったりと、そういった登場人物がたくさん出ます。
Have come out of Resident Evil.
レクイエムは彼らに向けての
A eulogy to those who came
で
before.
あり、もっと言うとバイオハザードシリーズ、ラクーン事件アンブレアをきっかけに生まれたシリーズのある種一つの区切りという意味でレクイエムというタイトルをつけています。
バイオハザードレクイエムは2026年2月27日に発売予定です。2026年3月にバイオハザードシリーズ30周年を迎えます。30周年記念タイトルの名に恥じぬようなゲームとして本作リリースしたいなというふうに思っております。
Wow.
グレースの母親は
大きく方針を転換してですね、
実写映画を目指すというところで
Further interviews with the creators that didn't fit into today's presentation will be released today on the Resident Evil portal. Register your Capcom ID to see the rest.
ラクーンシティっていうところは基本触っちゃいけないもんだと。
Not much really, right?
Hunters, the guild has authorized a new Monster
Ah, well.
Hunter showcase for you.
I guess we saw gameplay. Can we go back and have a look at it? Oh Jesus, hang on. Let's look at some of the gameplay again. Look at this. Thank you, Chicken Chaser, for the sub there, man. I do appreciate it. Sorry, man. I do appreciate it, man. Welcome on in. We didn't see that much. I wasn't expecting much, but I guess we did see gameplay. Look at the third person. Look at this. Where is it? Look at this. Watch.
緊張感のある臨場感のあるゲームプレイっていうのが可能になります。三人称視点だと
Look at that. That's third person Resident Evil 9 right there. Look. Look at that.
星での視点というところでアクション、そういったところがよく
Hard to tell what it's gonna feel like more. Like, is it gonna be RE4 remake kind of mechanics? I kind of feel like the third person looks a bit more like RE4 remake now. I can't explain why. Just how she kind of leans forward slightly as she's moving, you know? Whereas in RE2 remake, Leon is more like upright. It's hard to explain. Look at her hair. Frontlit. Yeah. Yeah, you can notice the hair, see? Right there. Here and here. I think I was worth the wait. Like, I wasn't going to do anything else tonight, really, you know? Less is better, I suppose, yeah. I'm going to play in first, unless there's a change to action. Yeah. I'd be interested to see what Dusk Gollum says now on Twitter, because he was dead set on the fact that Leon was in the game. And they just said that Leon is not a good fit for this. Maybe it changes up a little bit. I don't know. It's all the same engine. Ashley animations. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. That's now on the head there. Very Ashley. Let's go back to where you kind of see that monster. Hang on, no, go back a bit more. Yeah, look at this, look at this. The lights are flickering here. Could be the scariest, yeah. I mean, is this the run speed? Like, look at her running here. Clearly she's running because there's that enemy is behind her. Look at this. Looks like it has the same animation as the, you know, the those gammas in the sewers in RE3 remake. It's kind of like plodding along like a chicken. Looks a bit funny. It does look a bit scary, yeah. Very Lisa, right? Very Lisa. Shadow, what's up? Yeah, I think so. Like, if I had to guess, Leon might be in the action, like the second half of the game. But the way they were, again, it could be lost in translation here, but they probably mean that Leon didn't suit this part of the game. I mean, why are they bringing up Leon?
はその恐怖体験っていうところにしっかりとフィーチャーした内容に仕上がっているんじゃないかなと思ってます。
The characters move really slow, right? Interesting. Is not a good main protagonist as he would not be afraid in this situation anymore. Right, yeah, so that's what I mean by the bad translation. Like, they probably mean in these horror-focused parts of the game, Leon is not suited to it, because it doesn't make sense, right? He needs to be in action-heavy parts.
主人公は FBI 捜査官グレース・アッシュクロフト
60 years old by the time this game, yeah, maybe, or like in his 50s, maybe, I don't know. Like, we don't actually know what year this game takes place in, though, right?
バイオハザードとしては割と新しいタイプのキャラクターを作る。
Yeah, there's a second. Yeah, they said that early on. Which, of course, Leon has to be. Right? I'm not sitting here hoping it's Leon. I'm just speculating. Like, I kind of hope it would be Jill, but.
物語の中でもちろん彼女も
They don't know who's actually voicing this character yet, don't they not? But they're actually speculating that it sounds a bit like Ashley Johnson. Isn't that her name? Who voices Ellie from The Last of Us. If you listen to her, it sounds a bit like her. Why would they bring him up if it wasn't the fact they're true? Yeah. Like, who asked about Leon? They could be bringing him up because he was the last player. He was the last protagonist in the last game. Look at this area here. This is fucking huge. I mean, this does look... What does this look like? Is it like a hospital? And she does get a gun. She's reloading it quite slowly here, right? So, does she have a walkie-talkie there? No, it looks like some sort of fuse. Absolutely, absconder, yeah. Or they know Dusk is going mad on Twitter. Yeah, imagine the translation. They were like, also, fuck Dusk. Leaking all our shit. Imagine. Imagine. Oh man, that would be so funny. But you know, they want to say that because they don't want to admit how much fucking influence that guy has on Twitter, you know? Imagine Leon turns up and he just dies instantly. Yeah, that would be subversive, alright, wouldn't it? Look how slowly she is reloading this. I kind of like that. This area here, is it just my resolution or something? But like, this area looks like it's lacking quality or something. Like, it's a bit fuzzy, this footage here. Or do I need new glasses? I don't know. That's very RE7 here with the toolbox. Again, this game is 6 months away, so. Because of the shadows. Yeah, like haze, like kind of like another way. And the settings can be like that in RE2 remake as well. Death Island kind of did this idea already, but would have been cool if this game was like some mastermind gathering the previous raccoon survivors and picking them off for some reason. I mean, it still could be something like that, right? These, yeah, motion blur, yeah. This at third person. I mean, you say that, right? But I think it would be scarier in first. Again, it's hard to know exactly what this game is going to be like, but I think for these for me personally, for these horror-focused sections, I'm going to be playing in first person. And for the parts that are more, you know, where you're playing as supposedly Leon, you know, let's just say Leon it is, you know, the action-heavy guy, I'll probably play in third person, to be honest. Because I think it's best suited to that. And I said it to Reneth a while ago as well about this, or 2 weeks ago, that Capcom themselves in game, they recommend you to play it in first person. That doesn't mean that they recommend you to play in first person for the whole game. Maybe they just recommended people to play the demo in first person. So they have recommended perspectives for certain parts of the game, i.e. the demo, but it's hard to know.
ファーストトレーラーご覧になって分かるようにグレース自身が
New computer to
す
play
ごい
it.
いろんな目に合う
I have a 2070,
PV で断片的
and
に
in fairness, I have a really good CPU of a 5800X. I feel like I can play any game, to be honest. Man, she looks so real.
してる表現
Just want to lean in and kiss her.
あとは髪の毛もかなり
That's a bit of a weird thing to say, right? I don't know why I said that. Like that's how real she looks. She looks a bit. Her name is Grace, and she looks like my missus.
プロの方を呼んで実際にウィッグを使って
They all get a mysterious invitation to a barbecue. Yeah.
バイオハザードレクイエムはですね、一人称視点
Sherry's first mission is set before
2つの視点
RE6.
で自由に切り替えながら遊ぶことができ
Cam
ます。
maxing?
主観視点だとその
This red light in here. Why is it red?
恐怖を間近に感じることができて緊張感のある臨場感のある、ゲームプレイっていうのが
Very RE6 there, RE7 there, right? With the babe, see the dolls.
のある、ゲームプレイっていうのが可能
Look at the enemy here. Look at this Lisa Trevor kind of enemy.
になります。
The size of her. Like her head is like a giraffe. Has to kind of bend because it's too tall for the ceiling.
三人称視点だとキャラクターの
Yeah, as much as I prefer third person, I think it would be more effective in first here.
肩越しでの視点というところでアクションそういったところが
Yeah, her hair is really cool, isn't it?
見える
With the lighter
にな
hair.
ると思いますのでアクションが好きだなって
Yeah, look at this, like the equipment here. It's like it is some sort of
思う
hospital
方には、
or
参照して
hospice.
のがおすすめです。
So I guess we did see, like, look, today we did see what it was like to play the game in first and third person. We did see gameplay today, which I don't think we did see gameplay in the original trailer, right? So that's a plus. We did get to see gameplay today. That is bloody exciting.
シリーズがヒットしていっておきに今回持って
Still quite hard to know what the game is actually going to be like, though. Like plot-wise, who we're going to be playing as, blah blah.
ゲームは2020バイオハザードな
Interesting though. I could, what time is it now? I could whip up some runs, a run here and there. I like how it is just a fucking nuke in the image. Which image? No problem at all, Bo. Thank you for being here. Sorry it wasn't as exciting as the last one. You know, hard to beat that last one with the trailer where I was screaming. I was seeing the RPD, you know. But thank you for being here, man. And I'll refund you the points. Don't worry, I will refund you the points. I just haven't done that in ages, you know. Actually, you're a mod yourself. You could refund it yourself, by the way. Mods can do that. I think it's actually easier for mods to do that. You can refund that 25k if you want, for sure. Actually, you know what? I'll take this off. Why not? Take it off and I'll refund you, right? I'll refund you. It's better that way. Spoiling you. Alright, that's enough then for me. I'll do like a few runs of RE2. I will. Alright, let me see. Let's whip up the game again. I'll do some Leon A runs. I will not have much time, but I will get some runs going. That's exciting though. We did get to see gameplay. I mean, I don't know what else they could have shown, to be honest. They were hardly going to show the full demo. Still a bit early. Like, we're only in June, man. Like, we're still within the month of them announcing the game, so we can't be asking for too much here. You know, I think Capcom are doing crazy good with the promotion of it, but almost too good. Like, do we really want to see more at this stage? I mean, of course we do, but... my splits, no board. Let's go. Yeah, 20... How about that 20 years, 28 years later, right? How about them 28 years later? now we need the SRT is the last thing. Hang on a minute. Inventory. SRT. No, wrong folder. There we go. There we go. I'll be with you in a second. Just getting the SRT ready. I need it. Okay, let's go. It looks good at least, so I'm happy. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, I'm not disappointed by what I've seen at all. I'm just saying, you know, what people did expect more, but I guess I didn't. That's working, right? I'd laugh if the villain was Ben. He just had a migraine. Jeez, I take a migraine though still over Mr. X crushing my whole head.
Don't move.
Maybe not actually. Just work here. J-Rad, what's up, man?
Officer, you need help? Stay back, sir. I got this.
Yeah, they do take their time usually, which makes me kind of think that they're... Makes me kind of think that there's a lot, like, it's a big game. I just feel extra fast for some reason. Really good gas station. Fucking 28 resets later, yeah. I was eating a pepperoni pizza the other day with my daughter, and my parents watched 28 weeks later the other night in prep for the new film, you know. Because they find it hard to find 28 days later anywhere. Like 28 weeks later is on Netflix, but I was eating pizza, right? And for some reason the slices ended up being like in the symbol of that biohazard kind of symbol, you know, where one slice is like that at the bottom and then the other two are like this. And I was like, let me just take a picture of that because my parents just watched 28 weeks later. I sent a picture of it to them and I was like, 28 slices later. And my mother was like, ha 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 ha, brilliant. No, I haven't talked about 28 years later in depth, but I did like it. Apart from maybe the very, very end, I don't know what to think about it. Like, and if you've seen it, I don't know what the fuck to think, man. Very, very strange ending. Like, it is a weird film. Even how some of the kills are in it are very, how do you say? They do this like what Danny Boyle calls poor man's bullet time. Like the Matrix. Man, nearly sub 28. No problem at all, J-Rad. Sorry, man. Like, I won't be talking about it, though. I actually won't be talking about spoilers at all. Like, I'll just be talking about how I feel about the film. Big bait and switch, only 1.5 reboot.
Jesus.
I understand it only came out like...
Open up! Open this goddamn door!
It only came out like 6 days ago, right? I couldn't get the shift boost there, shit. Yeah, it is a lot of ideas thrown together, and like ideas that I kind of feel like not a lot of zombie movies have kind of explored. Like some have. I can't talk about it, but like I can pick one zombie movie that definitely has explored it in a way, in a different kind of way, a certain idea. But the reason why I kind of give it allowances is because I know it's part of another trilogy. So I kind of got, by the end of the film, I got a bit of a Fellowship of the Ring kind of vibe, where I'm like, I'm kind of underwhelmed, but I want more from this world, you know what I mean? So I want to see where it goes. So I'm not going to criticize it in a way like, this wasn't explained, that wasn't explained, that doesn't make sense. But like, you know, I'm not going to be so angry about the film because it kind of had some restraint in some areas. So Like, I have questions for sure, but I'm not sitting here going, oh, fuck this, because like, maybe some people don't even realize that it's actually part of a new trilogy, so a lot of stuff didn't bother me in that way, you know?
This is not how I imagined my first day.
I just realized I'm not using the original soundtrack. Sounds a bit different. Yeah, because you know the way movies are just like, criticized so much for too much exposition, you know? Like, something happened in the film later on that was such an interesting thing. I don't want to fucking, like, look, I don't want to spoil it. I don't even want to get close to spoiling it. But something interesting happened, and then one of the characters in the film said something about what just happened and then used the word interesting. Like, yeah, interesting. Just like the characters, I don't know what's going on, but it is interesting. I'd like to know more. I thought that was fine. People want all the, like, so much info handed to them on a plate, I find. Rep, what's up? Did you see the new showcase from Capcom? We saw gameplay of RE9. First and third person. Oh, don't turn around, Eleanor, please. No.
I've got something to show you.
I'll be right there.
Nice. Turn around again, nice. Terrible. Don't know how I'm still green though. No. That fish symbol gets me, man. I hate it. Flamescum, what's up? Your grandmother. You didn't miss much. But we did see gameplay. A bit.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies.
Absolutely a neat idea. I think it's something that's going to please everyone, to be honest. It will. It will. Might lose time here, actually. Yeah, because of that zombie, pretty much. To kind of run around him. Imagine that they did a prequel though called 28 Minutes Later. Or 28 Hours Later. Like a insanely high budget fucking Outbreak movie. That's in London. With a lot of extras. And a lot of CGI as well. My frames keep going a bit. Hang on, do I have the browser open? No. Frames keep kind of dipping slightly. What is that? Maybe it's because I changed some OBS settings for recording YouTube, but they're different though. They're for recording, not streaming. I went in slow because I usually find it's better. Okay, nice. Oh, no shift boost, really? Terrible again, man. I'm getting rusty. Let's go. Yeah, right. That's the problem now. Oh, fuck, I need to focus. Bollocks. Fuck. That's the problem now with doing this once. They gotta do it every time now. They may have shot themselves in the leg here. Like, is Code Veronica remake gonna have to be like that now? Did the best I could there. Still not a great pace at all. I gotta be honest. Two very bad medallions in this run. Oh, what's going on here? But a good bullet count. I think I only had to shoot one bullet. Based off what I just watched, what is the building with the two stairs going up immediately? Remind me of Village. Yeah. You saying that like it's a bad thing, right? Or kind of does remind me, yeah, of Village where they did show the Dimitrescu house. I mean, not implying that it should be a good thing. I'm just saying, like, I just didn't know what you meant by that.
Won't work on this thing. No choice. Gotta take it down.
Oh my god, that was amazing. Like, knife durability wise, that was really good. I think it was a 16. Which is really good. I think it's just about time save as well, I think. But yeah, I think some of the translations in that may have been a little bit kind of misleading. Because it said Leon wouldn't... Because when I heard it first, I was like, oh, they're saying that it doesn't make sense for Leon to be in this game. But looking back on it, it kind of meant... They may have meant it doesn't make sense for Leon to be in this horror section of the game. "28 laxatives later." Still didn't... Oh, really? It's not as good as I thought. Okay. Life durability wise, it's free though. Life durability is fucking free though for G2. If we get there. There he is. Did you notice though that the you know in the RE9 trailer, the that kind of Oswelly Spencer guy sitting on the chair with his back turned, clearly the villain. He's wearing a glove on his right hand. It's resting on the like the arm of the armchair. I wonder, is that a little clue? like this costume. It makes me feel like I'm Mondo. Someone survived what? Like one of the previous games? Dario. Nikolai is actually kind of a somewhat interesting one though, right? Because like I said, we didn't see him dying. Like, is it canon in the original RE3 that Nemesis killed him or he escaped on the chopper? What is it? I always felt like it was kind of better narratively, like arc-wise, that he was killed by Nemesis. You're saying Nikolai? Surviving Raccoon City? Yeah, maybe. I mean, I would kind of like it if it was Nikolai, to be honest. Stairscape, come on. Fucking frames went there for some reason. Still save time. Oh my god, man. Hazeblade, what is the story, man? Jesus. What a fat raid. Holy shit. Watch your cholesterol, man. Oh my god, there's a lot of people in there. Thank you for the shout out there, Marathon Rep. How was the stream? Please tell me you watched the showcase there, man. You saw the gameplay of RE9. Welcome on in, everybody. I'm speedrunning RE2 remake. I'm trying to, I'm 4th place in Leon A. I'm trying to move up somewhere. 3rd or 2nd or something like that. It's very, very hard at this stage. Thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate the raid. I understand if you got a raid and dash. I know you got kids. Thank you though, man. I do appreciate it. And I hope you liked what you saw with RE9. I'm pretty sure. I know you've got it. You have to have watched it. Yeah, watch the showcase. Wasn't really much gameplay to actually see. But yeah, exactly. It's exactly the same as what I'm saying. It was just cool to be able to see what it looked like, first person wise and third person, like to visually see what it looked like instead of being told by other influencers, you know. Looks very RE7. And what did you think about that? I was going to ask as well, what did you think about, we're talking specifically about that part where they said that it didn't make sense for Leon to be in the game because he's not afraid in a situation like this, whereas Grace is. We kind of took that initially that, oh, Leon's not in the game, but then we watched it back again. It was almost like it was a translation stiffness where he kind of meant that it didn't make sense for Leon to be in this part of the game, not necessarily the game. So like, why are they even mentioning Leon if he's apparently not in the game? So I don't know. It does feel like they're mentioning him for a reason. Oh, that's nice time save there, isn't it? That's sexy time save. Not too bad. Maybe. Legacy RE characters and horror just don't mix. Yeah, I've been saying that since 2017, man. Which is why they made Ethan a whole lot like Village. Yeah, exactly. I could kind of see parts of the game being with Leon and then parts of the game being with Grace. So, like the Grace parts would be horror section, horror focused, and then the Leon sections would be like RE4 or something, you know. That's what I can genuinely see it like. Oh, Leon, what are you doing? Oh, I nearly fucked up there. My mind isn't on the game. My mind wasn't focused there. I don't know what's going on. Nah, look at this. Fuck. I'll have to do some offline runs. That was a great pace. Hugo, what's up? I lost a good run there. I don't know. It was my fault. I just fucking... I don't know what happened there. Lost my mojo there. I don't know what happened. I missed, and she moved again, and I missed, and then she moved. Oh, fucking awful, man. I hate that feeling in a speedrun where you constantly have to be moving forward. If I just stayed still for a second and shot, I wouldn't have missed. But there's this constant need, this kind of compulsion to move forward all the fucking time. Like, I hate that feeling. But yeah. First game was literally Special Forces. Sorry, what are we talking about now?
Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Yeah, more relatable characters, I suppose, yeah. Oh, you fucker, man. Come on. We're going to see legacy characters in the game. But I think they will play a very minor role comparatively. You think? Oh, fuck. I'm not focusing on what I'm doing here. Hang on. Most of them probably, yeah. But I think there's probably... There could be maybe one legacy character that would play a pivotal role in the game. And then maybe the rest would be minor. That's if someone put a gun to my head, if I had to guess. But yeah, thank you again though, Hazeblade, for that raid, man. Do appreciate it. I haven't been streaming much because I've been focusing a bit on YouTube. And speaking of, I want to maybe edit some of that footage into my video because I was gonna really rush it and post it, but I'm kind of taking my time with it. I've really raised my standards with it. Destroy, what's up?
Freeze! I'll shoot! Son of a bitch!
This is a fast gas station, I'm telling you. This is pretty fast. Oh, that is fast, man. That is fast. That is fast, boy. It's 0.08 off my PB. Fuck. If I got the better flick, it would have been... If I got that optimal flick, it was going to be like nearly a 0.3. Ugh. That was fast. I would really like to know how the controls will feel in third person.
It's everybody.
Yeah.
They've all turned. There it is.
Hang on, I'm gonna go for a sub 28 RPD. Why not? Oh shit! What's this guy doing, man? He fucking debated me. This guy. He's gonna get me. Oh, he's debated the fuck out of me there, man. Bollocks. Fuck you, man. He looked at me, moved, and then debated. Oh, what a prick. What a great start. I wanted the flex of sub 28. I can get it. I got it a few times before. Being Sherry. Man, you're mad about this Sherry and Jake dynamic. I don't know what it is. Like Sherry is, oh really? I don't know, man. I'm not saying you could be wrong, but God, I wouldn't be excited about that. I don't know, man. It's a bit of a funny one, that is. I never know when to take it seriously, Rennet. That's the problem sometimes. Based off seeing it in first person, it looks like it could be controls of 7 Village. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, are you gonna be like... Oh, there's so much I can say, man, but I have to speedrun here, man. Like, I feel like... what if when you play as, like, let's say Leon for the more action parts of the game, is he literally going to feel different to her? Like, is he going to move faster? Because she seems really slow when she was running. Like, she was at run speed. It was a bit wide. What was I doing there? Look at that flick. Oh, and then I missed it. I missed the fucking shift boost.
What the?
Oh, I'm not gonna bother with the title. There's too many fucking... No. I don't care about the title. I'll fix it in the next stream. Yeah, we saw... There was a showcase for RE9 earlier. We saw some gameplay.
This is out of control.
Go have a look. It was pretty good.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned.
I mean, we saw Dario's dead body being eaten alive, right? Good lines there, gotta say. Kind of saved it. A guest character. Yeah, they do actually, like Ada. Yeah.
Jesus. Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door! Jesus!
Yeah, like look at Ada.
Does anyone know what started this?
Frames again. Why the frames are never that bad lately? What the hell? Frames are kind of shit. I don't know why.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
I must ask Fritz something because I noticed that a lot of the pickups I'm doing with these controls are not optimal. Yeah, Chris and RE8 as well. Decent, let's go.
What in the...
Leon, it's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you.
I'll do that. I'll be right there.
I think that works. I was careful there though. I didn't hold W there. reacted well to the fish. In fairness. It's so easy to be green here early. Yes. What the fuck? Oh, you cunt.
I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy?
Ate my input for some reason there.
Damn it.
Fuck. Shit. I'm gonna be red now. That felt like an eternity. Wow, I'm shocked at that. I'm shocked. Mouse meme! Oh, I hate this game, man. The one time in the entire run that I have to use my mouse. And my frames are shit! Is that because of what? Is it because of my frames? Is that why that happened? I never get an input eaten there. Is it because of my frames? Something that I did with OBS, maybe? I don't know. Fuck. Title. I changed OBS because I wanted to record on YouTube. Oh no, what do I do here, man? No, I tried to be fucking cool there, man. Fuck's sake. Fucking hell, man, the frames. What's going on? And I can't adjust them while I'm streaming. Fuck it anyway. I think that was genuinely because of my frames there. Like, that does not happen at all. Like, eating inputs there. It's very, very responsive there. It's nice there.
You all right? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
Cool, Maxi. I guess this room is a bit hot.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
Oh, that was terrible. I pick up there. Fuck.
What the?
Terrible. I'm not bad at all, actually.
Attention all citizens.
Oh, lots of updates today, really?
Due to the citywide
Maybe.
This is out of control.
The frames are fine here. Usually the frames are bad here if, like, I don't have settings good, but consistent 120 here.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is.
I'll never forget Caleb Hart running up and down those stairs on his stream, playing this the first time. It's like, this is how the pros do it. He said it like Shooter McGavin almost. This is how they do it in the pros. Wow, I got a gold. How did I get a gold? You play like you don't care. That was a quote by Mondo.
Jesus. Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
was fast. Let's go.
Jesus! They're everywhere!
Whoa, that's fast.
Does anyone know what started this?
Is down for heavy traffic. Wow. That's funny. Maybe it's because of it. Maybe the frames are bad because of that almost. Those interviews. Yeah, so they actually... I might watch them like in bed later on. Just try and digest them. The full interviews. I found it slightly hard to focus on them because I have to read what they're saying. And then also I wanted to watch footage as well that they were showing us. Didn't know what to be focusing on really, and then chat too. RE1 voice cast. Them dubbing, I mean. Yeah. Because they can all speak Japanese, right? Oh, that was a... I don't know how I didn't miss that shot. Wow, that is a crazy good start for this route.
What in the...
Bad door, kind of.
Leon, it's Marvin.
Oh, Eleanor.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you.
I'll be right there.
Frames. I had to do that. That line is much safer when she's in that position.
Marvin, I've got a situation here.
It's over. I'm not warmed up still. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, man.
Marvin, do you copy?
Keep getting here and fucking up royally, man.
Damn it.
I was so afraid of the frames dropping there, you know that? Really was. I'm gonna be so red, like 1 second in the red now. More. No. No, I tried to fucking YOLO that, man. Fuck's sake. Oh, sick of being rusty. Like, I don't play the game for about a week and then I'm just not the same. Yeah, I don't mind not seeing anything at all for another, like, 3 months or something like that. 3 or 4 months. Like, if they didn't show anything for until, like, October, I'd be partially okay with that. This run is so bad. You know, usually when I get off to a bad start with RPD, I PB. So I'll keep going. Right, keep it tight now. Oh, I got a gold there though. I wasn't really prepared to do runs tonight. I wasn't even thinking of runs. I was thinking more about the showcase on YouTube and stuff. But yeah. I'll get one more run going. I'm not really that attached to these runs tonight, to be honest. I'm not focused on them that well.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
Ooh.
What the?
Wow, what a fucking gas station, man. 0.06 off my PB. Crazy fast, that is. It's my second 0.5 tonight.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is. The station.
Oh, great, my son's awake. Try and get the sub 8 gate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Almost. Oh man, I can't. I gotta get offline now, guys. My son is awake. Ah man, what is it like being a fucking parent? Sorry about that. I'll do like one more run, and then that's probably gonna be it. Dad maxing. Yeah. It's bizarre, isn't it? Like, my son is nearly 11 months old, and he's still, like, it's amazing how babies will just randomly wake up during the night and go, ah, and scream.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
It's the most bizarre human behavior. Like, I don't know why babies do it. Like, what's the reason behind it? And he's not hungry. I know he's not, because he's eating solid food now. One thing Mondo said to me, I reset a run before because my son was like crying and I had to go to him. And then I came back to the stream, and then Mondo was there, and Mondo was like, "What happened?" I was like, the run died, I had to go to my son. And you know what Mondo said? Mondo was like, "That's an admirable reset."
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is. The station.
Something bad happens, it's the worst thing they've ever... Yeah. That's the thing, yeah. That's something you do forget, you know? Like, there's this guy... He's like this content creator, but he's like... He's probably like maybe in his late 50s, I'd say. And he's like, goes on like a cowboy, you know? And he lives on like a ranch, but he gives like life advice. And he was saying that, you know, if you get, it's like if you get dumped by your girlfriend, or if you lose a job, that's like the worst thing that's ever happened to you. And he's like, you can bounce back from that. And he's like, how you kind of reinforce that in your mind is when, you know, when you were 1 year old learning how to walk, and you fell flat on your ass. That was the worst thing that had ever happened to that person at that age, like 1 year old. And they have just flourished since then. And that's a good way to look at it if you're an adult and something bad happens to you like that. Is that's the worst thing that happened to you at that point in your life. Just like the baby. So try and look at it like that. I find like that analogy is quite comforting. Like if something bad happens to you, you will look back at it and think, this is so silly. Why am I so overreacting about this, you know? Like, there's not many things in life that... There's not many bad things in life that happen to you that make you go, that's still really, really bad what happened to me a decade later, you know? There are things like people betraying you, or like deaths in the family. Oh, of course, he's fucking crying again. This is something really bad happening to me right now. Of course, things like that would be bad, like, because they're a bit different, but, yeah.
Freeze! I'll shoot!
What's that? On-screen celebration. What's this? Sorry, my son is crying, man. What's going on? What is this on-screen celebration? Hang on, what's this? What does that mean? Just with bits and stuff, is it? I don't understand what that means. Oh, is it? It's a new thing you can do, is it? Ugh. Oh, okay, 40 bits. Oh, I see it now. Sorry, I don't know why that happened. I don't know why I didn't understand what happened there. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Sorry, man. My son is fucking crying again. I'm gonna have to go offline. I'm just so needed in places, man. Fucking everyone needs me all the time, man. Even my job. Sick of it. Sick of being needed all the fucking time, man. Constantly needed. Sorry, I gotta go offline. I'm just sorry. I gotta go offline. I don't even have time to raid somebody. I'm gonna go offline. I'm sorry. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for me. Sorry, I'll have to go back online another day. I'm very, very sorry. I'm fucking needed all the time. Sick of, I can't have any fucking privacy. Like, I can't have any time to myself to do stuff. Like, this is the reason why I can't get the YouTube video out, because I'm needed all the fucking time like this, man. Fucking parenting is tough. My God. Right. Thank you, Smokes, for the bits. I'm sorry. Have a good one, guys. I really do appreciate it. I'll be back soon. I don't fucking know whenever I'm gonna be back. Whenever I'll be back, I'll be back. I'll never be able to reach the heights of this game that I once fucking reached. I can't fucking do this anymore, man. Not for one night. I can't have a clean fucking stream, you know. Always something. Sorry. Have a good one, guys. I'm sorry about this.